All right, good morning, little buzz. Let's take a look. There's a person that you're not speaking to. They're not speaking to you. They want you to take accountability for your part in the relationship slash situation. Let's see what you need to know about this person slash situation. You see how that card came out sideways and landed on my wrist? That's the thing. They're in between changing, in between changes. This is somebody that's saying, okay, yeah, so much happened or whatever happened, but we could change this if you're willing to take accountability. It's like a person saying, it's not just them, it's you too. This person feels like you point the finger out more than you point it in. All right, what else do you need to know about? Ooh. Give. This is a person that wants to give you something. It's something in their hands they want to give you. Or this is somebody that wants you to give the energy of exchanging, energy with them. You know how two people hold hands, like you hold my hand, I hold your hand. Let's walk each other through it. Let's hold hands and talk. It's not always about a gift as far as somebody giving you something. All right, lovers. See this lovers card come up inverted, one-sided love. This person feels like you give a one-sided love when it's almost like when you pull back. When you pull back, this is somebody here that's saying, you don't recognize that you don't put effort in, you don't give anything, you've changed. The change that you've made, they can feel the difference. And they not only feel the difference, they experience the difference. Great fortune. This is a person that's saying we could do so much more. This is not always about money. This is about making a relationship better. So there's a person that that wants you and them to make the relationship better if you're willing to work on the love. Now, this person, if you falling out of love, they know it. If you don't have the same feelings, like if you feel like if you were highly interested and you went to being just interested, they know it. They notice the difference. They know it. They know it. They know it. So the person is asking, are you willing to change, or are you willing to change, or are you willing to take accountability? They are watching you, but this is somebody here also that has a shortness to themselves. You're like short talking you. And this is also someone here that whatever lie was told, that's the thing. There's some lies that you don't know, or lies that you told, or both of you all lied. You lied, they lied, something like that. All right, let's see. What's the change card? The Nine of Wands. They're afraid. I think someone here is afraid of losing you, or they may have thought they would have not lost you. This is also a person here, the Death card, definitely wants some sort of change. Now, somebody here is thinking about death, like, I don't want us to die out like this. I don't want life to end and we end out on the bad note. The Eight of Swords is definitely on their mind a lot. And this is somebody here, if this is a third party situation, this is somebody that will want you to work with them because they're in something else that they do not have love, interest, or affection for anymore. They're around somebody they don't feel the same. If this is a third party, the Four of Pentacles, this is a person that's holding on to your energy, but they've been holding back because they're afraid that you're going to change up on them, that you won't stay the same. Somebody here also could be allowing themselves to stay in a third party situation because they feel like I might as well deal with this because I know what I got, I know what I have to deal with, versus getting with you and you switch up on them, you change with them. The World card, there's a new cycle here that a person wants to start. For some of you all here, a person could be traveling from afar, or you all could have a long distance relationship. And the King of Wands is here. Now, let me say this about a third party. I don't know why I'm picking up third party energy in this, but if this is somebody in a third party, somebody is not giving to a third party anymore. Like, it's over. It's completely over. Somebody here is tolerating a situation, or tolerating something, but it's over. People need to get back to normalizing real breakups. When we break up, it's over. But this looks like a breakup with some sort of contingency component to it. Between you and them, though, this is somebody that's saying, look, it's going to take some change for you and I to kind of work things through. But if you're willing to take a part, and you hurting me, I hurt you, we hurt each other, we can start over and we can do something new. This person is just simply saying they want the relationship, or they want the association with you. They held back, but they held back to give you time, room, and space to see your hand in it. Give me the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is a person that definitely wants a reconciliation. Give me the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. They do want this relationship. But see, that's the thing. This is somebody that kind of strung you along, penny pinched you to a certain degree. Somebody here did move in a different direction. Whatever relationship they were in before, it's not working. That relationship is not working. It is not worked out. It's over. Somebody's relationship is dead, and somebody feels like they're in a dead end situation. Yep, the Eight of Wands. Dang. Yep. Somebody must live with somebody else. I think for somebody here, someone is trying to convince you or get you to understand something here is circumstantial. They live with somebody else. This is a third party. That's what this is. They live with somebody else. And it's just circumstantial. There's no love there. And see the Four of Wands inverted and the Nine of Pentacles inverted. Somebody here may be taking care of a person that they don't want to take care of anymore. And that could be why they want to like kind of connect with you. For some of you all here, I feel like a person here wants to move in with you. It's like, I want to move out here, but I don't have anywhere to go. Where am I going to go? If I move out from them, can I move in with you? See, somebody here want to do some moving. This is some moving, this is some transition, this is some change. They want to change their settings, change their atmosphere, but they feel stuck because they don't have any place to go. Now, they could be tight on money, you know, they don't, or it could be money, it could be their credit, it could be a combination of both. It could be a car situation as well for some of you all. Others of you all, I am picking up on a legal component. This is a person here that has you know, different variables in their life that they really not explained to you. But I feel like you also could have been holding back from them because you don't know all of the truth. There are some speculations and lies here, but it's two situations that could be one-sided. Like where somebody here is unwanted. Somebody here is, you know, somebody here is unwanted. Someone here is being tolerated, or they're tolerating a situation. I think a person has been tolerating a situation while trying to figure something out with you. In the midst of them doing that, you have fallen out of love with them. Somebody here is trying to live in between two households. Yeah, what's the Four of Wands inverted? See, somebody that they're scared. They're scared to change. They're scared to move because it's either something about them not knowing where they're going to go, or at the same time, it could be a big expense, a big liability. For some of you all here, it's a big move. Why is this person so scared? No, show me what's going on in this Four of Wands inverted. What's happening in this household? Ain't no love here. This is definitely a third party. There's no love here. There's no love here. There's no, you know, intimacy here. This is a person here that regrets doing something. The Ten of Swords. They could have not only gotten betrayed, but somebody here is tolerating something because of a threat. It's like, oh, you better do this, or you better do that. Somebody here is doing something because they feel like they have to do it. They do want to walk away because they're tired of being antagonized. They're tired of being bullied. Somebody here is trying to get out of it. Somebody here want to move out. Yeah, this is somebody who lives somewhere else. They could be living with a friend, living with a family member, you know, living with another lover or something like that. But somebody here hates where they live. They hate where they live. They hate who they live with. And this person right here, they definitely want to come towards you because you think them and a person get along. You think them and a person are harmonious in a relationship, but they're not. They're tolerating a situation. Give me more. Yep, the Two of Swords. They can't make a choice. They haven't made a choice simply because, you know, they can't get you to understand, or you're not understanding about this situation. Now, some of y'all know about this mess, what this is and who this is. This is somebody who lives somewhere else. Live with someone else. For some of y'all, this person may have some legal issues. They could also be sharing a vehicle. Somebody here could be sharing a vehicle as well as sharing a residence. What's happening with this chariot here? What's happening with this chariot here? Dang. What's happening with this Chariot? Yep, Ten of Wands. Very hard. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of problems. Something's very complicated. This is a complicated situation they're trying to get rid of. A complicated situation they're trying to get out of. Somebody here is trying to make an X a permanent X, or they're trying to X a situation out of their life entirely. And this is also a person here that's still trying to overcome something. There's a big battle in a person's life. They could be dealing, like I said, with some bad credit. This could be a loan in their name. They borrowed something. Something is on their credit now, or somebody here fraudulently used their name, social security number, driver's license, all of that, and it's taking some time to work out of the situation. Two people are in a residence they don't want to be in. At least one person don't want to be there. They don't want to be here, honey. This could also be where they cannot evict someone, because I'm hearing illegally eviction. They can't put somebody out. The other person's name is on it. I don't know if they purchased something, rent something, lease something, but the other person has legal living rights there. Yep. They can't evict this person because it would be illegal. What's the Nine of Pentacles inverted? Somebody here could also not be working, can't keep a job, you know, insufficient. I hear insufficient funds. So somebody here is like, this is just too much. I can't afford this. Or either I just don't want this. I want to be out. But you and them beefing, whatever y'all beef is, they want y'all to get over the beef or be willing to get over the beef to deal with the situation. All right, what's the Nine of Pentacles inverted? Yep, the Ace of Swords, that's the truth of the matter. And the clarity is the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody in an open relationship. Nope. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, it felt like something took my wind. Oh, wait a minute. It felt like something took my wind just now. Somebody's in an open relationship. Open relationship, you know how people have open relationships and family members move in. Somebody here is there's something peculiar / mysterious that's going on here. And that's what it is. This person is having to provide. Somebody here feels used and abused in this situation. Now, it's either their family or a person they're in a relationship with. And somebody here has opened up their home to a person and they cannot get them out. They're having a hard time getting somebody out of their house, out of their apartment, out of their trailer, and they feel like something here is legally documented, some sort of signature, signing of something of that nature, something like that. That's what this is. Yep. They're trying to want somebody out of this household. Or if it could be the other way around, this is somebody here that a person is trying to get them out. Undermine them. Now, somebody here could be trying to, let's say somebody got to sell something, because I see a for sale sign. Those of you all dealing with properties where a person is having to sell something, somebody here could be having to downsize, but at the same time, they got to buy somebody out. Somebody here is in like a mortgage together. They're on a mortgage together, and that's what it is. Somebody here is playing unfairly. So somebody here is getting beat at something, or they feel like they are. This is what it is. This is a living situation going wrong. They hate where they live and they hate who they live with. There's no love, there's no intimacy. If this is a romantic third party. Others of you all, this is a bad living arrangement that has gone sour. A bad living arrangement that has gone south. And this person right here is trying to prevent a person from beating them out of their money. Be it them having to sell a property and split the money / dividends, I'm hearing. or if it's them having to, you know, still pay a part of something of a lease that they're not, you know, where they're no longer living. Somebody here is also trying to get their name off of something. Somebody's name is on a loan. This could also be a car as well. They put a co-sign. They co-sign for somebody, down payment, something like that. These are living arrangements gone wrong, vehicles and stuff like that. I heard insurance is going wrong as well. I'm really not picking up scams, but I'm picking up a person here who they kind of messed up whoever they moved in with. Yep, they kind of messed up. They ain't no kind that they did. They messed up. Yep, self-love. This person right here didn't count the cost for themselves. You know, self-love is all about taking care of yourself. This person didn't count the cost, and see, they're angry. Somebody here is also living in a hostile environment. Them and the person they live with, they argue, they fuss, they fight, they cuss each other out, they talk down to each other. This could also be a person that lives with a family. Something here could be going on with family as well, but they're beefing big time. Somebody here was supposed to move out. I think someone here was trying to avoid moving out. See, that's an omen. This person could have been trying to telepathically communicate with you, to explain things to you, or just, you know, I think somebody here has not told you what their living arrangement is. And it looks suspicious. Yep. Joy and abundance. Somebody here could have been doing something in the moment, you know, kind of living superficially, living above their means. Now they're going through it, got a roommate, and now this roommate does not live the way they live. I hear the word dark, so somebody here could be living under dark circumstances or something like that. And that's what it is. See, somebody here is developing psychically. Now, somebody here also feels attack in their home. Because it's like physical attack, psychic attack, spiritual attack, demonic attack, or they feel like they're living with a demon. They feel as if they're living with a demon. Indecision. Somebody's at the point and they're at the verge of just letting go, just getting out. You know what else I'm hearing? You know how a person here, somebody would want you to put something in your name for them. For some of you all here, somebody wants you to put something in your name for them. Yep. This is a bad this is a bad living arrangement. I hear F you. I hear somebody saying, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got to go nowhere. Somebody here is abusing some sort of right or privilege in a household. I forgot that term. When people move in, common law. This could be a common law situation, common law marriage. See this denial. Somebody is denying somebody. No, I'm not moving out. Or if they've been too kind. You know, I heard the name Lisa. I heard Desiree. I heard Maria. I heard Sanchez. I'm hearing either JD or JB. I'm hearing Jamal. I hear Oscar, Brian. I hear Carlos. Somebody's name starts with an L or an N. Yep. Surveillance. They're watching. So they don't trust somebody. Who don't trust the person they live with. Not only do they not trust them, they despise them. Hate may be a strong word. Hate may be here for some, but they despise this person they live with. See this justice system. Somebody here is going through a civil. I think this would be civil to put somebody out. They're having to go through a judicial system. Fragility and direction. This person right here is feeling very, very fragile because they're being taken advantage of. Either someone is illegally evicting someone, or someone here is just having a hard time getting somebody out. Somebody lied to you. They live with somebody. It's who they live with. It's who they live with, or who lives with them, or move back in with, or something like that. But this is a living situation, and they're very aggressive, very hostile. This is a very, very, I keep hearing hostile environment. Two people live together that can't stand each other. Now, unless you are that person they live with, that's what it is. And that's the truth of the matter. They can't stand each other. They one person may despise the other, and then the other one may hate, because I keep hearing hate and I keep hearing despise. Somebody hates this situation. They despise this person. And see here, they trusted the wrong person that has crossed boundaries. Somebody here has not done something they said they were going to do. They've not held up to their end of the bargain. And this is a person that has, you know, mixed in some finances with a person. You know, they did love them at one point in time, but the love came in because they was looking at the good luck, like, oh yeah, you know, we can move in together, we can save this, we can get this. Somebody's upside down in a car payment as well. They made a commitment to something they can't get out of. Yep, somebody here is, you know, bitten off more than what they can chew. All right. You have Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Capricorn. Peace and blessing, great day. I'm going to do a message next, a telepathic message. Let's see who's telepathically communicating with you. Because I think a person is trying to communicate with you what they have going on. And you perceive it to be, your perception may be off in this right here. Because what you think is one way is actually another. You know, they're tolerating some sort of living circumstances until they get out of it. And some of you all here, they have to wait because a judge has to sign off on something. They have to get an approval. They just can't put them out or something like that. There's a legal component to it for some of you all. Others of you all, this person's like, you know, my credit then got messed up. My money then got moved. They attacked me. You know, I feel like something is somebody feels like they're living in a haunted home. I feel haunted here. They don't feel comfortable. They don't feel safe. They don't trust the environment. Oh yeah, y'all, hold on. This morning when the Holy Spirit woke me up at 4:30, well, at 4, I saw home invasions. But you know how people come to your house selling stuff, soliciting things? They're coming to check the place out or verify that a person is there. So I'm going to do a reading on that in a little bit as well. But I'm going to post it on Patreon because the guidelines don't allow us to talk about those type of things too much on like YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook and Instagram. So I am going to do like a home invasion or who's sending someone to your house and put it on Patreon in about an hour or so. Let's do a part 2 and do who's telepathically communicating with you. This is a third party going bad. Financially bad, credit wise bad, loveless bad, you know, boundaries crossed bad. Somebody here is in a haunted house because I keep hearing ghosts and I keep hearing a haunted house. They're living in a haunted house. Somebody here is living with a dark soul, a dark seed, a dark vessel, a demonic person. That's why they ain't comfortable. They can't sleep. They ain't getting no sleep. They can't sleep around this person. They don't trust this situation. That's what it is. Sleep deprived. That's what it called, y'all? Sleep deprived. They are sleep deprived. They ain't getting no goddamn rest. They tired as a mother lover. They ain't getting no rest, bro. Okay, love buzz. Peace and blessing. Great day. I hope this